걱정이 드는 상황과들 우리의 마음속에 이상이 끝없이 펼쳐지는 곳 원하는 것은 무엇이든 얻을 수 있고 원하는 것은 무엇이든 될 수가 있어.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Taekwondo Step by Step. I'm Andrew and it's the weekend. The time we've been waiting for since last weekend, maybe. Anyway, how are you guys spending your weekend? I hope you're getting plenty of rest, because if you don't get plenty of rest, then you're completely stuffed and you're totally out of condition by Monday, which is a bad way to start the week. But anyway, what you need to do now is get up and spend some time exercising with us here on Taekwondo Step by Step. Right now we'll go through everything right from Monday through to Friday. Let's first begin with Taegeuk Samjang and the 돌려차기, the jumping kicks connected to it. Let's go, shall we? Whoosh.
You raise the mitts at the level of an opponent's face. Then, the attacker bends his knee slightly, and while jumping, kicks the target. While you kick, the other leg should be supporting you so that you'll land on your feet again. Let's take a look. The reason why we practice this form of kick is for a preemptive maneuver. For instance, when your opponent feints an attack or dashes toward you, you can use this in order to catch him off guard. So in other words, you need to study his motions carefully. Let's take one more look. That was an accurate kick, wasn't it? You've learned Ildan-chuk ap-chagi, right? It's similar to that. What you do is to bend your knees slightly and get ready to spring up. It looks something like this. And in this posture, you jump and kick the target with a 돌려차기. You may either use the front sole or the top of your foot. But when you kick, remember not to worry about falling down. You should be aggressive in your practice, or else you won't find yourself really improving. Okay, shall we see how it's done now? You lower your stance like this, and jumping, you kick the target. One pointer is, you can have your body spin around after the kick, but I advise you to land on the ground facing your opponent. Once again now, you jump, kick, and become ready for the next possible move. The first kick we'll practice is called Twio bal-bakkuwo 앞차기. Some of you might be familiar with the terms Ildan-chuk or Twio-chagi. They are the same kicks. This kick can be very effective, as you can see. I'll show you how it's done now. Lower the mitts, please. You take your stance like this, and lifting your hind leg slightly, you spring up, changing your step, and kick with the right leg. Now remember not to kick with your front sole. You should kick with your toes or the top of your foot.
Ah! Pacho!
One more time.
Ah! Pacho!
How was it, everyone? When kicking a target or using this kick in competitions, you use the top of your foot. But when actual situations, you use your front sole. First, you lift your hind leg, and changing your step, you kick with the other leg. I'll show you now.
Ha-ho!
Okay, now we'll be practicing 옆 밀어차기, or in particular, 뛰어 옆밀어차기. This kick can be used to counter an opponent who lunges toward you, and also as a preemptive attack, by dashing forward and kicking hard to have him fall to the ground. This will enable you to execute a following attack. There are two kinds of 밀어차기s, the 앞 and 옆 밀어차기. You may also kick in a neutral form too. Let's take a look now. Will you hold the target properly, please? Now, taking the right stance, you lift your left leg first. And then, dashing forward, you kick and follow that through even after the kick. You kick like this. Let's try it now.
Ha! Ha ho!
Now, this was an 앞 밀어차기. If you twist your body, it becomes a 옆 밀어차기.
Ha ho! Well, if you're following along with all that like you should have been, then you're probably totally stuffed. But that's all right, because that's the way you get when you practice jumping kicks. And you need to do it because otherwise you just can't really get into the sparring business. And that's why also we have our consecutive kick section, which we're going into right now. We're using the mitt, okay, and we're doing consecutive kicks. Let's get into it right now, shall we? Whoosh!
내려차기 is done from the outside to inward. Of course, the regular kick would be 안차기, but this one requires using your whole foot, from the front sole to heel, to strike down at the target. Alright, now I will show you consecutive kicks using this particular method of kicking.
Ah! Hey! Ha-ho! Ha-ho! Ha! Ho! Ha! Ha-ho! All right, did you see how much power Master Lee had in his kicks? That's the way you need to do it too. It really makes your arms shake. So let's get into our next one now.
Okay, we'll show you how you can practice consecutive kicks if you have only one partner with you. Andrew, can you lift the mitts, please? You two at home can try this now.
Ha! Ha-ho! Ha-ho! Ha-ho!
Did you get all that? I'll show you one more time.
Ha! Ha-ho! Ha! Ha-ho!
What we'll be doing now is called 반달차기. When we learned this kick before, without actually kicking a target, you might have wondered where you were supposed to focus your kick. You hold the mitt like this. This is for 앞차기, and this for 돌려차기, and slanted like this is for 반달차기. Okay, now follow along with the consecutive kicks.
Ha! Ha-ho! 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 Ha! Ha-ho! 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 How do I look, guys? Do I look bad? Do I look mean? No, actually I look somewhat like the Michelin Man, I think, or perhaps a Roman gladiator. Well, actually I feel like one at the moment because I'm wearing all this stuff and it is hot. But anyway, the reason why I'm wearing this is, of course, because now that we've finished Taegeuk Samjang, next week we're going to go into open sparring, free sparring, and you need to wear all this sort of thing so that you don't get hurt. Because of course, when you do sparring, you can get hurt. Anyway, so next week we'll show you how to wear this stuff and then why you need to wear it. Because it's so cool. I feel like it. Take on Iron Mike here, even Evander. Anyway, I'm bad. I could fry an egg in here because it's so hot. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend and I'll see you all again next week for more on Taekwondo, step by step. It is so hot.